Hello, friends. Thanks for joining me again today for the daily transmission. It's been a beautiful morning. I've had the chance to be inside a lot because it's been raining outside, but I'm about to head out and do some farm fresh delivery bags all around the region that I live in here nearby Freedom Harvest Farms. So today it's called Buying from a Local Business Requires Trust on Both Sides. I want to speak from a real experience I had this week, because it touches something larger than many of us are learning right now, especially when it comes to food. Someone reached out to buy a farm bag. When I explained that I require prepayment for first-time customers, they told me they didn't trust paying first because they'd been scammed before. And I understood their fear. And I also named my boundary. I only deliver with prepayment. Not because I don't trust people, but because I've been doing this work long enough to understand the real cost and responsibility of harvesting, packing, and transporting fresh food when someone doesn't show up or doesn't pay. That exchange clarified something essential about direct-to-consumer food systems. When you buy from a small farm or a local food producer, you're not entering a corporate transaction. You're entering a relationship-based food system. That relationship isn't a feel-good extra. It's the foundation that makes these systems ethical, safe, and legal. And that relationship goes both ways. If someone doesn't trust me enough to prepay as a first-time customer, then I'm not going to sell them food out of my kitchen or from my farm. Not because I'm hiding anything, but because trust is what makes direct-to-consumer food sales safe. Food is different. In local food systems, we often operate under relationship-based food safety guidelines. Those guidelines exist precisely because there is direct accountability between the producer and the person that's eating the food. Knowing your farmer and your farmer knowing you is part of the safety net of food security. Without that relationship, the system breaks down. Here's the part many people don't realize. When someone approaches a small food producer already carrying suspicion, the next thing that can happen is blame. If they get sick, even from something unrelated, that fear can land on the farmer. And unlike corporations, small producers, we don't have legal departments, insurance buffers, or the ability to absorb conflict as overhead. I'm not Walmart, and I'm not a public utility that owes anybody anything, and I'm not an anonymous system. I am a farmer and a small food producer, offering food I grow and prepare with care. In direct-to-consumer food markets, trust is not something extended blindly. It is built over time. It's mutual. I trust customers that I can count on, and so do all the other small producers in my region. Customers trust me because they know who I am, where I am, and how I grow and work. That's the relationship. When someone tells me I should trust first-time customers without context, I hear how deeply corporate logic has shaped our expectations. In large systems, trust is outsourced, risk is absorbed by scale, and loss is written off by the attorneys. That's not how local food systems work, thank God. We are in a transition right now, a bell curve movement, where more people want to support local food and local businesses, but haven't yet learned how relationship-based systems actually function. That learning includes slowing down, paying attention, doing your own research, and choosing who you exchange food with intentionally. Knowing your farmer and letting your farmer know you isn't a barrier. It's a point. It's the point. This isn't about attacking anyone. It's about naming how local food economies actually function. And if someone isn't comfortable with that kind of relationship, it's okay for them to choose differently. Just like it's okay for me to choose differently too. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day, and I hope that you're visiting whatever farmer's market is closest and nearest to you. I'll be heading downtown to Corpus Christi's Downtown Farmers Market, which is the Grow Local Farmers Market. I hope you have a blessed day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye, my friends. Oh, and by the way, if you want to get to know me a little bit better so that you can buy some fresh food, you know that the farm is open every Monday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and there's no cost.